All right, it's time for another One More and I'm Out of Here podcast. It's been a little while since we've been here, so I have to.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Got to open that beer.
Hold on.
Holdie's going to crack his non-alcoholic beverage here.
Ooh, that was
you got to work on your mic technique.
That's really good.
But before we proceed any further, I always want to talk about there was a very important event that took place not this past weekend, but 2 weekends ago, and there's a big reason why we haven't been on the air. So I just want to acknowledge that an important thing happened. It was at least it's important to me, and
I wasn't invited. Fuck off. Jeez.
I know the event I'm talking about. You weren't invited to.
I was not invited.
But Jason, would you look at that, please? This is an event that I was really proud to take part in. This was a Ryder Cup style golf event.
Was it the one
at our bloody Blake Williams had one at Garage Golf. What's it say right there on the championship?
Garage Golf Cincy Cup 2025 champs.
There you go. And I was part of the championship team. So that was a very important event that took place.
Not coming through.
Beautiful. That's okay. But hey, a win is a win. And so I just want to acknowledge that I got a victory championship. So you can just call me champ for the rest of the
podcast. It's going in your
if you'd like
in your trophy case.
Simulated champ because it's a golf simulation.
No, it's indoor golf, but you can compete in indoor golf just like you do in regular golf.
So you're an indoor champ. Is that correct?
In this particular event, yes, I was.
It's like one step from Tetris.
But a win is a win, as I like to say.
Okay. Well, you're a winner. Congratulations. What's that commercial?
So there you go. Anything else going on?
No.
Since last we've been here.
You look different, Jason.
Nothing.
Doesn't he look different? He looks domesticated.
The nuptials
there was a
have
wedding
been
too.
had.
It was a beautiful wedding.
All right, let's move on. We've talked enough about that.
I love the fact that our buddy James McGee came all the way from Louisiana.
It was great to see James McGee. And
Dexter Pitts came all the way from Louisville. But
Dexter was awesome.
Yes.
But yet, when I asked one of my co-hosts if we sent an invitation, would he come to the wedding?
And I said, yes.
Absolutely not.
I said, I love weddings.
It was downtown.
You said, do not waste the fucking postage on me. I'm not coming.
You could have handed it to me. It was, it's not what you said.
I'm not coming.
I said, is it downtown?
Do you want to know how far away I had to park from the venue? Would you like to know?
Actually, I do want to know.
Literally, I parked about 30 steps away.
Oh, come on.
I am not kidding.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
We got into a parking lot literally right next door.
Not possible.
It was an open lot, and they were
panhandled?
No, we did not get panhandled.
Were you packing heat?
I may or may not have. I cannot say.
You don't want to confirm or deny?
I will confirm neither confirm nor deny.
Listen, I took. You know what? This is bullshit. I'm not going to get raked over the coals here.
Neither am I, motherfucker.
I'm not talking about you.
No one's raking you over the coals.
No, here's the deal. So I feel like I
never knew you were so thin-skinned.
It's not. It's just somewhere. I will tell you this. It is. I was an integral part of the wedding. Do you want to know why?
The best tour guide
because you squired our buddy James McGee and his beautiful wife.
Not only I was such a great ambassador for the wedding to people from out of town because they were, I forget where they were going to go, and I took them up to Mount. I mean, it was romantic almost. I took them.
My only regret is I didn't spend more time talking to her. I mean, she's fantastic.
I took them to the Echo for breakfast where I introduced them to Geta. And then after that, we went out to Mount Adams because I wanted to show him the layout of the city. And he was absolutely amazed that it was so hilly here and that was such an elevation to observe everything.
Well,
then we saw the Kroger had the Welfare Fest downtown, which was interesting.
And I will have you know, we gave James a tour as well. He came down to help unload all the alcohol. And we were done by the time Ian and I were done by the time he walked down from the hotel. So we drove him back, but we drove him where the Cincinnati Brawl happened. He got to see that.
Nice.
The Red Stadium,
so
the
got
Bengal
context
Stadium.
On that issue now.
Nice,
that's cool.
Nice. No, James, it was a delight meeting James in person. We reminisced about down south living, and his wife was excellent delight as well. So we had a good time. And I feel like, James is one of those guys that when you meet him, you just feel like you've known him a long time.
That's a fact, because this was the first time I've met him in person as well. So,
but I felt like I've known him, and we had a good time.
Yeah, so, I recognized him immediately.
Was it the picture? No, but I felt like, although I was not at the wedding, I felt like I was at the wedding because I watched it, saw the pictures online, and I cried like a little girl.
You were almost put into our wedding vows, but Jill opted.
But I will tell you this, in case people have not seen, because Dan just saw them today, since he didn't care enough to look. The pictures from the honeymoon looked remarkable. I mean, you are a romantic devil. Seriously.
Why, thank you.
It's hard to find those beds that still have the massage thing right on the table next to it. So that
Drop a quarter in.
A peso.
Yeah, peso.
Did you bring anything back with you?
I did not.
Nothing?
No.
Nothing in your intestines?
No.
Nothing at all?
No. No problems whatsoever. Food was great.
What's living in your eye?
Probably a piece of some debris. I don't know.
Debris.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I was sitting in a fucking Atlanta airport on the way back.
How long was your layover?
That was a long one. That was like a 4-hour.
Yeah, Atlanta airport is a interesting place that people watch.
Funny story. On the way down, we had maybe a 3-hour or something like that. It wasn't super long. And we were brought into the Delta Sky Club as the guest of
How about that?
A fine young lady working the desk. She saw Jill's just married bag.
Oh, so she invited you in?
How about that? That's nice.
That was sweet. That they have what terminal were you in?
A.
Okay. Yeah.
Do they have complimentary cocktails?
Oh yeah.
They do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they have
food, all kinds of shit.
Nothing better.
Cheese squares, pretzels.
Dude, they had all kinds of shit. I'd never been to Delta Sky Club. I'm like, well, now I'm fucking ruined. We got to get that American Express card where we get in here.
It's like $700 a year. It's not. It's honestly, unless you fly a lot, it's not.
Well, I drank $700 worth of alcohol.
That could be true.
It really looks like you really can't see.
You can't.
Going to move this.
Don't. Really?
Don't fuck with Trump. And our
I just want to make sure people can see that I'm.
Go ahead. Shows
I'm
up.
a golf champion.
Shows up better there.
There you go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Still just a little too low.
Don't knock the.
I didn't knock our
off.
Trump guy over.
Our major award.
Seriously,
I know.
Your little whatever.
But boys, it's good to be back. I missed podcasting with you guys. I had fun, and
we were supposed to do a podcast remote from Mexico. We're supposed to do like a little thing, but you never called us.
Yeah.
Well, one more and I'm out of here. Goes international.
Were you?
I missed you guys, but you weren't on the forefront of my mind.
Did you have internet? You did.
Mm-hmm.
So you were able to keep track of what was going on. So that's good. Well, I'm glad you're back safe. I'm glad there was no. Was there good? Let me just ask you this, and we'll move on. Was there good security at your hotel? Did you see any was there any military-esque people around?
Any bad hombres?
I was shocked. Like when we went to Dominican last year, there were armed guards at the entrance to the complex. Now there were 5 different resorts on this complex. It was absolutely huge, and we could go to any one of them. But they couldn't come to ours. So it was like we had full reign. Some others did not.
Peasants.
But yeah, exactly. But I didn't see they had policia running in side by sides up and down the beach. Saw them multiple times. I mean, it wasn't overly done, but we felt completely safe. They do a good job of keeping the riffraff out. So
that's cool.
So your daily routine was you just got up, went to the pool, hung out, drank, ate.
Yep.
About
exactly.
Did you enjoy any Bad Bunny music while you were down?
I absolutely did not.
You?
I didn't pull anything up on that.
What the fuck is wrong with the
NFL? Listen,
gone woke, my man.
They have gone woke. I have not watched an NFL halftime show. Probably when did Bruno Mars do the halftime show? Like 2004 or 2005, something like that.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. I don't think I've watched a halftime show about and I don't give a shit. But the NFL is so stupid. I know they want to reach out to the Latinx community. Is that how you say it? Is it Latinx?
Latinx, as the drinking bros say, Latinx.
But is it worth turning off? I think a large portion of your fan base to super serve that particular audience. Just my way of thinking. I don't think so.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm with Dan on this one. I mean, I feel like it's a slap in the face to. I realize that they want to open it up to a broader audience. That's why they're having games in Europe. That's why they had games in Brazil. And I get it, but they could have found any number of Latin performers, but that's not what they did. They went and chose a guy that not only is he Latin-ish. He's also transsexual, I believe. Is he not? I think he is.
I don't. You know what? I don't
believe
know.
so.
And
There's
I don't
something
care.
to it.
Well, I mean, does he have boobs?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't
know
never
shit about him.
I've seen a couple of still
anything
photos
about him.
of the guy since the NFL made this decision.
He wears dresses. He wears high heels. He hates Trump.
He canceled the U.S. portion of his tour because he said the people who show up to my concerts will likely be arrested by ICE.
Right. So I mean, at the end of the day, the NFL is
Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, known professionally as
Cortez?
Bad Bunny.
The thing is, the NFL, the owners basically, have formed their own league. So I would think that the owners and they run the NFL. Let's be clear.
Sure they do.
So I don't know who's directing and I did hear that who was the guy that was hired? Shit, I didn't know we were going to talk about it. But the guy that does the entertainment for the Super Bowl. He is a buddy of Obama's.
That explains a lot.
It does. But I mean, at the end of the day, if the owners didn't like this, they could put a stop to it yesterday. But I guess they like the controversy. I'll be honest with you. I think the last Super Bowl that I paid attention to, I was at the Super Bowl when Janet Jackson and what's his face when he ripped her shirt off.
She exposed her nipple for about a second and a half.
The wardrobe malfunction,
and the world came to a screeching halt because there was a breast exposed on TV.
But I mean, I'm just not gonna watch it. I guess what I'm saying is there's other entertainment venues out there. That's all sports is an entertainment. And I stopped watching the NBA when the NBA started getting the pyrotechnics in the stadiums and the cheerleaders on the side, and the NFL and the NBA went away from, back in the day when you had Jordan, Pippen, Larry Bird, all the old guys, right? And the bad boys in Detroit, and they'd actually get in fights. Then they got cheerleaders and they got pyrotechnics in the stadium. It became a production, a show, not a sporting event. I think the NFL is going down that road as well.
Let me just, since I'm sure none of the three of us have any familiarity with this dude's work at all.
You mean Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Let me read you some lyrics. And if there's young children in the room,
leave.
Please.
Probably should have done that when you saw the countdown.
That's right.
Here we go. And are your parents?
Are they listening? I don't know.
But you might want to turn the sound down for about 2 or 3 minutes here. But here we go. Some lyrics from Bad Bunny. Here are the musical stylings of Bad Bunny.
I'm gonna be sick.
My cock is a fugitive, and I want you to harbor it, grab it like a bonga. She popped a pill that made her horny. She fucks in Audis, not in Hondas. Hey, if I fuck you, don't call me. This ain't for you to fall in love. Hey, if your boyfriend doesn't eat your asshole, he might as well not eat at all.
I could you stop?
Maybe in Spanish that has more of a rhythmical kind of feel to it, but
sounds sexy.
Doesn't really translate all that well.
I was going to text my parents the link to the show, but I think I'll wait now and just not do it.
Here's another
just news,
catchy
Andrew.
Tune called Batacano. Batacano. Here we go. The night got kinky, 3 fingers in the pussy, in the asshole, the pinky. The bud purple like inky winky. Smack her in the ass and leave her like Poe.
Okay.
Hey, I'll hit it where she pees and where she poops.
Oh my God.
So that
what in the actual fuck?
Just some of the musical stylings of Bad Bunny there.
So what's
that song?
Your halftime performer, ladies and gentlemen.
That song did not get played at the wedding.
Well, let me ask you a question.
That's why I left early.
What
no Bad Bunny, I'm out.
I mean, that's just, I don't even know how you put that to music.
Which one of those lyrics was the or the owners of the NFL defending? I mean, seriously, this is on.
To my knowledge, they really haven't been called out on it.
Well, I mean, they run the league.
Yeah.
They own the league. They are the
Right.
league. And if the Bengals aren't going to make it there, but Mike Brown has equal amount of say as all the other owners.
You telling me Mike Brown is piping this stuff through Paycor Stadium, on Wednesday, Thursday, and on Casual Friday? Hey, it's Casual Friday.
Personally,
let's bust out the Bad Bunny.
Listen. Here's the deal. Everyone's like, "Oh, you guys." Here's what you're going to hear. you guys are so old, you boomers. You just, move on, whatever. Okay, great.
Go ahead.
But you know what? Don't bitch to me when I don't spend the money to watch it and I don't spend the money to support. I'm not saying boycott it, but you do have a choice for your entertainment dollars when you want to support something. And if this is cool to you and you think whatever Dan just said that I'm trying to now block out of my mind, if this is what you want to support, if this is what you want your kid, I'll put it this way. Super Bowl halftime. What do you got to do now? Send your kid in the other room? Is that going to be subtitled? Because the guy does not speak English. So is that going to be subtitled?
I think he does speak English, but he only performs in España.
Oh, because I thought he does.
Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
He's bilingual, but he does. Does he sing in English or Spanish?
I don't know.
I
will otherwise occupy my time during halftime of the Super Bowl this year.
Well, I mean, I'm not
if I watch it,
I'm not going to watch any of it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be honest with you. I mean, you do have other entertainment.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. Guess what's starting this week? Do you know what's starting this week? You guys probably don't know. But I bet you're going to tell us.
Survivor started last week.
Jesus Christ.
No.
What
Lamb
other
Man
sport starts this week?
Not basketball.
No, not women's basketball. It's in the playoffs.
No.
Big fan.
What other sport starts this week?
Yeah.
Hockey. Professional curling.
Hockey. Close.
Okay.
Hockey.
I like hockey. I don't follow it, but I mean, I like it. But
you know what? And say what you want. Say what you want. That's a professional sport. Okay. And the other thing about hockey, the reason I really like hockey, tell you watch a player take a puck to the face, lose half his teeth, and it comes back in the game in 2 shifts.
Yeah, exactly.
You watch a football player lose a tooth and he's out for 2 weeks. Hockey's a tough sport. I'm not saying it's any better or any worse. It's just a tough sport.
It is.
And they don't put up with shit like this. So, whatever, have at it. You've got entertainment dollars for professional sports. You want to continue this. I just find it, pick anybody. Just don't go out of your way to offend a sizable chunk of your population.
Well, and it goes along with all the messaging that the NFL has been doing in the end zones, on the helmets, everywhere. And it's because they're getting political in the fact that they're getting pushed.
Well, they're let's be fair. Nothing makes as much money than the National Football League.
Right.
Nothing.
Oh, it's a fucking racket.
It is a machine on making money. But sometimes what happens is success can be your downfall, and you get insulated to what brought you to success. And my point is, they should appreciate, at the end of the day, I know they want to become the World Football League and have teams all over the world. But the United States built the NFL. The guys that work, at the factories and then come home, and what do they want to do on the weekend? They just want to watch a football game, right? They want to get some beer, watch a football game, and that's their recreation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to sit there and tell their guys when they don't want to watch this shit that they're the problem, and yet they built your league. I mean, come on, give me a break.
I mean, look at what's happening up in Buffalo, the amount of money that they're spending for Buffalo's stadium and how many jobs it created for that period of time with all the steel. And I don't know if you've seen any of it. Like,
I haven't.
It's pretty, it's pretty sharp, but
is it enclosed?
I don't know if it's going to be, no, it's not going to be enclosed.
That's smart in Buffalo,
but the field's heated.
Is it enclosed?
No.
Is the stadium heated? I don't give a shit about
that's part of the football. It's part of the foosball.
Dude, they have to shovel the stadium out before the game.
I know.
Okay, have at it.
I'm not going to a game at Buffalo, so I don't give a shit.
Buffalo.
But the stadium looks pretty sharp. But, I mean, it produced a ton of fucking jobs.
Yeah.
For those people that you're talking about.
Those very people that are going to go home on the weekends and watch the football games, and then they're going to watch Bad Bunny and say, what the F is this? And you're going to say to them, you're the problem. Okay, great. I've got other choices. That's it. You've shown me. When people show you who they are, don't make excuses for them. Yeah. But anyway, that's enough of Bad Bunny.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about him anymore.
Let's talk about Trump.
You've been gone
authorizing.
For a while. A lot of stuff has gone on while you've been gone.
I know. The world continues.
Sadly, do we have a count? How many? Jason, did you ask? Dan, you might know this. While you were gone, how many people were shot in Cincinnati? I don't know the answer. To that
I don't know. I just sent Jason a video of a running gun battle that took place in the streets of Cincinnati. Did you see that?
I didn't know.
Corey Bowman posted it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This was on a Sunday morning going into a Saturday.
Last week or this week?
It was last weekend.
Oh my gosh.
And Corey Bowman posted it on his social media. I had him on the radio to talk about it.
I was with Corey Bowman at the campaign.
It happened right at the intersection of Race and 3rd Street, which is, if you make this full screen before you put it up there.
It's close to the hotel, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a private business that has surveillance video, and Corey Bowman got this from a private business down there. And I mean, it is absolutely shocking the way the gunshots sound. And I didn't realize it when I first saw that he posted this, because the highlighted area on the lower left was on my telephone screen. It was really small, but when you put it on the full screen of the computer, you can actually see the people running across the about the midpoint of your screen.
There's sound in it? Or
oh yeah, there's sound. Crank it up.
I can't crank it up too loud.
Okay,
just because we get echo. But
yeah, but there's sound, and let it play. See what you think about this, and you'll see people running across the at the intersection there.
That's how I shoot.
September 28th, 3:05 a.m.
Who's up at 3:05 in the morning?
Well, the bad guys are up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, we've talked about how we're going to increase police patrols in downtown Cincinnati, but apparently
2 days a month.
Yeah, 2 days a month. They're getting extra help from the state of Ohio. But this is what goes on in downtown Cincinnati, literally 2 blocks away from Paycor Stadium, where the Bengals play football in about 2 hours from now. So this is what goes on. And the city manager and the mayor and the rest of them, our city is safe.
The extra help from the state also wasn't that just deployed for traffic?
It assisted in that, but it freed up their resources to do other things. But it's 2 days a month,
right? Exactly.
A month. And the thing is that the mayor says nothing. The mayor doesn't care. The mayor is giving away money to forgive certain people's demographics.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Yeah, I know. So to forgive their
he does it a week before early voting starts.
Correct.
So he sends out a letter with his picture plastered right in the middle of it.
Right on there.
Hi, I'm your mayor. I'm taking care of your medical debt.
That's correct. That is correct. That is correct. The only
that's not interference with an election. That's not a political dirty trick.
The only thing it didn't include was a barcode to make sure that you were registered to vote. He could have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. That was the most egregious form. Dan's exactly right. Electioneering.
Yeah.
Buying of votes.
Blatant.
Election interference.
Absolutely
blatant and pathetic. And the mayor doesn't give 2 shits about the safety here in Cincinnati.
Doesn't care.
And that video is case
every day. There is almost every day. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. Almost every day there is a story of another shooting, killing, violence in Cincinnati, and the mayor is absolutely MIA.
But these people in downtown Cincinnati, they feel as if they're free to open fire at each other, run around the streets, and God only knows where those bullets are going.
Well, they go somewhere.
And they know that the likelihood that they're going to encounter armed police officers if they engage in this activity, that likelihood is pretty much next to 0.
Well, the guy sounded like he was shooting a cannon.
Yeah.
It was bigger than a 9mm.
Yeah,
sounds to me like, but what do I know? Listen. The sad thing is we could talk ad nauseum about this. The fact of the matter is, the mayor knows, and the Democrats know they own this city. They own most major metropolitan areas because people go in and they just click the Democrat and they walk out, and that's it. And if they get their debt forgiven, for their medical debt forgiven, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so that kind of takes us into that main story, but
let's talk about
Trump authorizes National Guard in Chicago. When's Cincinnati coming? When's it next? And I know you've got, Andrew, I know you've got strong opinions on this action, so that's why I kind of wanted to pull it anyway. But yeah, I mean, you've got Chicago, Portland. They put a temporary restraining order on.
How long will that last?
I know, and I don't even understand how that works. Like, I don't mean, like the judge in Portland saying, "Oh no, I'm not putting a restraining order on this until." But for what? Like, what are they looking at? Like, which part of it?
whether or not he has the authority to do it.
Okay.
So, you know,
well, he's already done it. Right?
Well, that's correct. But I mean,
not saying it's right. I'm just saying he's already done it. So
he's already done it. And, you know, my whole deal with this again is you're right. I have mixed feelings about it because, you know, fixing I mean, have you seen the mayor of Portland, Portland, Washington? I mean, she's an imbecile.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
She's actually an absolute imbecile.
Is that the one that
looks like a dude?
And I saw an an advertisement, like her talking about how she would walk the parks and in her city and it's safe and all is good.
And Pritzker, I mean, the governor of Illinois,
yeah,
he's another imbecile. And the mayor of Chicago, that they thought they were bad with Beetlejuice, and then they got this doofus, another imbecile. So my point is, I prefer the opposite. I prefer don't do anything. If you want to do some ICE raids, that's fine, but don't send the National Guard in to enforce, you know, the law per se, because unless elections have consequences, people's votes are never going to change.
Well, Trump is making the case that National Guard needs to go in there to protect federal agents who are trying to do their job.
Okay,
and I think he's on pretty solid constitution. I've talked to a couple of different experts, but here's just one incident that happened. Tricia McLaughlin, who is the Department of Homeland Security Assistant Secretary, and she's from Cincinnati, by the way. But she's been doing a great job in the Trump administration. Here's the narrative that she put out about an ambush that federal agents.
Oh, I posted videos of that.
Got involved in. Oh, you've got video of this?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So during a routine patrol in the same area of Chicago, that law enforcement were assaulted. Our brave law enforcement officers were rammed by vehicles and boxed in by 10 cars. Agents were unable to move their vehicles, exited the car. One of the drivers who rammed the law enforcement vehicle was armed with a semi-automatic weapon. Law enforcement was forced to deploy their weapons and fire defensive shots at an armed U.S. citizen who drove herself to the hospital to get care for her wounds.
Yep.
The armed woman was named in a CBP intelligence bulletin, that's Customs and Border Patrol, last week for doxing agents and posting online. So just let me pause right there for a moment. You hear all this carping and crying and complaining about agents who wear masks or face coverings.
That's right.
And they do this because this is what happens.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
These leftists and these really, really nice people in Chicago go out and try to get their picture and then put their picture out on the internet and set up their their families and themselves to be targeted by people who would do such things. Let me see. The woman, let me see. She was named in a bulletin last week for doxing agents and posting online. Here's what she posted online. Hey, to all my gang, let's fuck those motherfuckers up. Don't let them take anyone.
Is she a performer?
Yeah, she's touring with Bad Bunny right now. Thankfully, no law enforcement were seriously hurt in this attack. Pritzker's Chicago Police Department is leaving the shooting scene and refusing to assist us in securing the area. There is a growing crowd, and we are deploying special operations to control the scene. This is an evolving situation, and she posted this at 1:19 p.m. Yesterday. That was yesterday afternoon. So this is what's happening on the peaceful streets, according to the mayor. This is, and Stephen Miller's right. He's calling it domestic terrorism.
Well, it is. And what you need to look at. So I sent Jason, this was from Ryan Fournier. Might be mispronounced that. I don't think I am. But posted on Facebook. And this is just what's going on in the streets of America. Now, mind you, this is being brought to you by one party. This is the Democrat Party, because federal agents are enforcing federal law. You don't like the law, change the law. Jason, you have that video queued up?
I do.
Watch this. I want you to think about this.
Jesus.
Oh, wait. Yeah, look, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the United States of America, guys.
Well, it looks more like Beirut every day.
I was just going to say that,
But
Dan.
this is what Democrats are doing. This is what Democrats are supporting. This is what liberals are doing. They are turning our country into Beirut, into Afghanistan. I mean, they feel like they're somehow justified doing this. And I'm wondering, when are you going to have enough? I mean, imagine you're sitting there with your little kid in the car and you're taking them somewhere and this shit happens. Imagine you're walking your dog. It's somebody's house right there. And they ram in, a duly identified police vehicle because they don't like the fact that they're enforcing federal law. Change the goddamn law. Doesn't give you the right to take the law into your own hands. And my problem with this, the reason I get a little bit testy, when enough people start doing shit like this, what happens to society? See what I'm saying?
Oh, it turns into fucking anarchy.
Which is what I think the general goal of the Democrat Party is.
That's exactly what they want to happen under Trump's administration.
But I thought it was the gun-owning conservatives that were the problem. I thought it was the conservative Republicans that were the problem. We have the guns and we're the ones that are causing all the violence. I thought, according to Joe Biden, white supremacy was the biggest problem facing this country. Am I wrong?
He did say that.
Several times.
That and climate change.
Several times.
Don't forget about climate
Yeah,
change.
Don't even get me started on climate change. Did you see, not to go on a tangent, but did you see, because I don't like, should I even mention it?
What?
The Pope was blessing a block of ice during
for
a deal
God's sake,
on climate change. Did you see that?
God.
Did you see that?
Is his blessing going to stop ice from melting?
Well, they had a big deal on climate change, and the Pope made a big statement on how he went up and he blessed the block of ice, and then proceeded to say stuff like climate change is the next thing that the biggest thing we have to worry about. Climate change was used to be global warming, then we're going to face an ice age, and then now we're going to get hit by that asteroid that's heading here. I forget the name of it, that big giant asteroid that they say is like a spaceship. You heard about that one, right?
I did hear about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That one's coming. When's that coming?
It's way out there by Pluto right now.
When is that coming? I don't know where it's at. It's got to be here soon. Well, can we just get this over with? It's coming by the halftime of the Super Bowl.
Did you ever see that movie, Don't Look Up?
I don't think so.
It's you would enjoy that, I think.
Stupid movie?
It's Leonardo DiCaprio and
I saw the previews.
And they discover this giant not an asteroid but a comet that's going to hit the planet.
So they don't say
anything. So but it's funny because it's satirical, but it really does a great job in explaining the kind of things that we think are important, because like him and his scientist colleague are trying to get themselves booked on the morning show to give this warning about this comet's going to hit the earth. The earth is going to be destroyed,
and no one will let them do it.
And they bump them initially because like this celebrity couple broke up and everybody's all and
they got brushed for Bad Bunny doing a performance. Meanwhile, there's a chunk of rock hurtling at the planet.
Yeah, eventually they take them seriously, but obviously it's too late by them, and they're just going to get destroyed. But
I just
don't look up. It's a really entertaining movie. If you get a chance to see
all this crap is just beginning to really grate on my nerves. Not that I was not grumpy before, but if you don't like a law, if you don't like something that's on the books, we have immigration law. Okay. If you don't like it, change it. You tried to, because don't tell me that Biden changed it. He did not. He ignored it. He went around it. He didn't enforce the law. He ignored it and opened the border. Now that someone is enforcing the law, you don't have the right to break the law just because you don't like the law. So I don't know. I just hope that people have get enough of it and don't fall down. I hope the rabid Democrats don't go down this road, because I see nothing good coming from just mass incidents like that. Ramming police vehicles. Ooh, I showed them. I mean, I have seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
I just don't think it ends well, and I don't think it's good for our society.
And our buddy Chris Smitherman he's been out on the campaign trail, and he put out a narrative that was sent to him by an individual who was at and this kind of brings us back to Cincinnati, was at an intersection in Cincinnati. This isn't that, but this was another one that he posted. But he says, the guy is at this intersection. An SUV full of teenagers pulls up next to him. Then they get in front of him, cut his car off so he can't go forward. They get out of the car with guns, and they're going to carjack this dude's car
in Cincinnati.
Yeah, on Madison Avenue.
Can't be possible. The mayor said Cincinnati.
The guy throws it in reverse. Slams it in reverse.
Put it reverse, Terry. Put it reverse, Terry.
Does like a Rockford turn and got the hell out of there.
Rockford.
Then Chris Smitherman posted this yesterday. He's dropping off literature in Roselawn, shooting at 12:30 p.m. Dead body still on the second floor of this apartment building. And so, there's just another murder there in Roselawn.
I saw that on the news. Yeah. I didn't know that Christopher was right there at it. He
was right there. Yeah.
If you're so inclined, you can follow him at Vote Smitherman. Christopher is a great choice in the city.
He's an amazing individual.
Yeah, he's a great choice in the city. If you we have a lot. Linda Matthews. We've got Liz Keating. So many people. Well, I'm trying to remember. The thing is, I don't have a list.
I love when you do that. It cracks me up every.
Well, I'm trying
time.
to think.
Gosh, it's hard to get
Steve Gooden.
It's hard to get that gerbil out of your ass. And back into your brain.
Well, another one is Stefan Pryor, who was the son of Aaron Pryor, who was one time one of the greatest boxers in the world ever come out of Cincinnati. Stefan Pryor is a guy that has been working on the streets. And he's responsible for some streets. He created these street signs a few years ago, and the signs read, "Teach your son not to kill my son."
Ooh, I like that.
I've already taught my son not to kill yours.
That's powerful.
So he started a whole movement like that, and he's been working with young people to try and reduce violence. I mean, this is a guy that, he doesn't have a lot of money, but he is on the streets every day talking to young people, trying to change their lives and letting them know there's a better way to do things.
We should get him on the show
than picking up a 9 and trying to put somebody in a dirt nap.
Listen, if the city of Cincinnati doesn't sweep council, then you might as well literally. People can always complain. Don't get me wrong. You have the right to complain, but you might as well act. Because if they don't sweep council this time and make some drastic changes to change the direction of this city and the priorities that this mayor has put in place, you might as well move out of Cincinnati. That's all I'm saying. Seriously, you might as well, because you're not going to be able to change it any other way. If it doesn't change now, it's never going to change. So, or just accept the fact that it is what it is, right? Don't complain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's either put up or shut up.
Well,
is what it comes down to.
If this is what the people want, because we do obviously live in a democracy, a representative republic, and this is what the people want, and they reward the mayor and they reward this inept council by reelecting them, then what other choice do you have to do?
Right.
You can't tell me that you think, well, we'll get them next time, boys. Come on.
Exercise your civic duty. Go vote. Help
your candidates vote that represent your values. Help them, work for them,
or shut the fuck up,
or just accept the fact that shit sucks here, and you might as well just say, okay. Let's be fair. They sold the railroad, right? Sold that, an asset off, and then now they're paying off. And I'm not saying it's the same money, but miraculously now they're paying off people's medical bills, medical debt to buy votes right in front of an election. They're not fixing the streets. They had to have a contest with a bunch of youth.
Well, they just made an announcement the other day saying they've got $58 million to do all these road projects and all this shit now.
I put it this way:
the railroad.
And after November, what comes? What comes after November? Winter.
Yeah.
And then so you're going to sit here, and if we get a snowstorm, they are forecasting a bad winter.
Yeah.
And if we're going to sit here and it snows, you're going to sit there and complain that your street is closed down for 3 days because you live in the city of Cincinnati.
If they're going to get new trucks, which they claim they had a bunch of broken down trucks
because they don't buy the shit, they don't.
Those trucks should be rolling in right now.
No shit.
They should be here now.
Do you know how long it takes to order a truck?
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Those trucks should have been ordered months ago. But
hey, my point is, you'll have no one to complain to. You have nowhere to look but the mirror, and you say, you know what? This is what the people want. Why am I going to complain? I have two choices. Just become numb to it and don't bitch. Or what's the second choice?
Vote.
No, after that.
I'll
Move.
move. Yeah.
Move. I mean, that's just it. And I don't want to hear people say, "Oh, it's so we can really, if we just make sure that we let people know." Man, if it's not glaring now how bad it is out there with the shootings, with the crime, Christopher Smitherman's trying to drop lid off. There's a dead body in the apartment building. I wonder if that person voted yet. I wonder if they're going to vote.
They will vote.
They will vote.
They will vote.
But I mean, I'm seriously, it just makes me sick. So whatever.
All right, we're moving out of Cincinnati for now.
Let's get. I mean, I'm sorry to be Cincinnati centric there. It's just
no pun intended. We're moving out of it. I saw this article, which kind of shocked me because Mark Sanchez seems like a stand-up individual. Mark Sanchez, former NFL quarterback and current Fox analyst, arrested for 3 misdemeanors after being stabbed, or after stabbed.
Yeah, I'd like to find out.
And I'm trying to figure out if he was stabbed or somebody else. Because
no, he was stabbed.
He was stabbed. He's in the hospital.
Because it was the other guy's in the hospital too. So Mark Sanchez, former NFL quarterback, current Fox Sports analyst, was arrested for 3 misdemeanors: battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intox, after being stabbed early Saturday morning in downtown Indy.
So he was. I'd like to know the timeline here. Was he stabbed first and then he got pissed off?
Right. Sanchez, 38, is recovering in a nearby hospital where he's still located as of 5:15 p.m. of Saturday. According to IMP, Indianapolis Metropolitan Police, they reported he's not been booked into jail yet. This is, again, as of yesterday. The Marion County Prosecutor's Office will make the final charging decision. The latest IMPD statement reads, "An arrest is merely an accusation, and Sanchez should be considered innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law." Sanchez was scheduled to call the Indianapolis Colts game, Week 5 home game against the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday, but he will no longer work the game. They're moving Brady Quinn up from college football, big noon kickoff, so he'll be taking his spot. But it said IMPD first released a statement around 2:15 on Saturday about the incident, which occurred near Senate Avenue and West Washington Street. I've been to Indy. I know exactly where that is. That's funny. The physical, in quotes, physical disturbance involved 2 adult males, resulting in 1 man receiving lacerations and the other sustaining injuries consistent with, okay, all right, now it makes sense, consistent with stab wounds. Police believe it was an isolated incident between the 2 men and not a random act of violence. I'm just trying to grab the cliff notes here. Security footage reportedly showed the interaction, according to the Indy Star. After Sanchez and the man talked, Sanchez reportedly ran after the man, threw him toward a wall. The fight moved to the middle of an alley where Sanchez reportedly threw the man to the ground. The man reportedly pulled out pepper spray and sprayed the former quarterback, who was not affected. The man then feared for his life and pulled out a knife and stabbed Sanchez 2 or 3 times.
Ouch.
Sanchez was reportedly shocked before he ran off down the alley.
So he kicked the shit out of the guy and then he got stabbed. Got it.
So I would love to know.
We don't know what they were fighting about, though.
I know. I would love to know the details as to, and I'm sure it'll come out at some point because the NFL and Fox and all the networks are going to cover it. All the pundits. But Sanchez seemed like a stand-up guy, so I'm wondering if that guy tried to fuck with him first, and then he fucked around and found out. Apparently,
if you guys have been around like I don't want to use the word, especially it's kind of like when you go out with Dan. Sometimes people come up and interrupt you because they're like think he's famous. But I mean, seriously, sometimes people do cross the line with celebrities, and it is tough. It's tough. You know what I mean? They bother you too much or whatever else, and sometimes I feel like they know you. I'm not saying that's the case here. I'm just trying to, I guess we'll find out more. But have you ever been out with somebody that's relatively famous? Like when you guys go out with me.
Well, yeah, it's hard to get through your.
The last time we went out, where did we go?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Jason's wedding.
You.
But I mean, my point is,
I usually see you at a political event, and there's people that are way more powerful and important than you.
It's in their own minds. But the deal is that it is sometimes. If I see somebody famous out at a restaurant or something like that, I usually try not to bother them because I just like, they deserve their quiet enjoyment. And it's got to get old sometimes if you're constantly bugged. I'm not saying that's the incident here. Maybe the guy I'm saying maybe he got, maybe it was too much of, he's bugging the dude and the guy just finally got sick of it and they got in a fight. Who knows? You know what I mean? But it's almost like when you're famous or well-known, you can't have a personal life. There's Bad Bunny right there. I guess he is not transsexual. Maybe he is. I don't know. But sorry, you went back to it. I'm watching Dan scroll through his feed.
I know. I'm just, they've got a little video of Bad Bunny.
It's funny that you're on. Are you on X or Facebook? That's X.
That's
right?
X. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have the? Did I send you the clip of Pete Hegseth?
No.
And the speech that he gave?
No.
That is while you were gone. And Jason, you did miss that.
Yeah.
I watched it.
I know, but we didn't.
But there were so many people who got upset about that, and all he was saying was, "Look, I'm the Secretary of not Defense now, the Secretary of War now."
War.
He says, "I don't want to look out at my troops out there and see a bunch of fat slobs."
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "I'm putting it on all of you, all the top brass military commanders, to not only have our troops be ship shape, but you be ship shape as well. To be out there. Don't be a fat pig. Height and weight standards are going to be enforced." Because I can guarantee you, in the military that we had under Joseph Robinette Biden, height and weight standards were probably non-existent.
Relaxed.
Yeah, a great degree. So for some reason, the left got all bent out of shape.
He pretty much told him, if you don't want to do that, then resign. And we'll thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Which I did hear that part.
And now I guess there was a 4-star general from the Air Force who retired because he didn't like what Pete Hegseth had to say.
His choice.
How brave. Yeah. And I commend that guy. If he feels it impossible to serve under this Secretary of Defense or this Secretary of War, then it is incumbent upon you to resign your position. Is it not?
It is.
If you can't abide by what this Commander-in-Chief wants to do, then you should step down.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Please do.
The only issue I had with that whole incident or that whole event, because he called the meeting and then everybody, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but everybody had to fly to Quantico. I think it was at Quantico, wasn't it? It was in D.C.
No, yeah, he had out of Quantico, yeah.
Okay. My point is, it probably could have been something we could have done over a Zoom call. Had a few people there. I don't like the spending of money just to get people to come hear a speech. That's
that's
I know it's a little bit
absolute chump change.
No, but they're talking about that as well.
I know.
So
I know there was some that you sound like a Democrat now because these Democrats. We've sent a FOIA request for the information on how much it costs to fly. These people travel around the world all the time. I
understand, but I'm just responding.
The fact that they had to get on an airplane and come from various parts of the United States or around the globe to come to Quantico is absolute chump change.
Well, it might be, but I mean, my point is that you have to be cognizant of what they're saying and respond to it. And that's the only thing that might hold any credence with a criticism. I thought his message was fine. Another thing that they're saying, and I know Dan's cognizant of this, they find it ironic that Pete Hegseth, who is in great shape, and the guy is he's in really good physical shape.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, he's no Bad Bunny, but they said, "Oh, but Trump," you know what they're saying? "Oh, but Trump is a big
Trump's a fat slob." Yeah.
Okay, well, Trump isn't. He's the commander in chief, and he's elected.
Yeah.
His career is not the military, so there is a distinction there, and the left won't see it. I thought it was a good speech. I thought it was very, I shared it. I thought it was very uplifting. I thought it was powerful. They refer to Pete Hegseth now as former, what do they say? Former broadcaster or former TV
host
personality. That's all they say.
Yeah.
Well, he was a lot more than that. And I thought it was, James McGee's back.
He is.
I thought it was powerful, and I thought it was pretty well received. But you got to understand, Dan, you were in the military, and I am still stunned. I hang around a lot of, we do a lot of work with veterans and veterans groups, and I'm very aware now that not everybody in the military is conservative. You have a pretty sizable chunk of the population that is representative of the country as well. You've got all facets of political persuasion in the military. And a lot of these people's response is just based on politics in the military, right?
I agree with that, but I would say everything, and obviously I haven't read every comment about it, but it was very well received by most of the rank and file.
It was
saying, hey, look, I've got a boss that's a fat piece of shit, so I'm glad he got called out, essentially.
And did you see him at the Army Navy game? He was talking to the cadets.
I did not see that.
He was firing them up. I mean, the guy, let's compare him to the last Secretary of Defense. I mean, that guy, how many masks did he have on and a face shield? Steve Austin.
Yep.
I mean, I remember he was walking
and then disappeared for like 3 months.
Right.
Nobody knew where he went.
He had a health issue.
He went AWOL.
That's right.
Yeah, he went AWOL to get.
I mean, Pete Hegseth is leading from the front. The guy goes and exercises with the troops. He can relate to the enlisted man.
Yeah. Lloyd Austin. I couldn't.
Lloyd
Austin.
Austin. Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Steve Austin was
That's Stone Cold Steve Austin to you.
That's right. And Lloyd Austin.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw him outside wearing a face shield and like 2 masks, I was like, "There's something not right with the guy."
Ridiculous.
Whatever. Lloyd Austin, forgive me.
I heard you say it, but I wasn't positive, and I was like, "Well, I know it was
Steve Austin, Lloyd Austin.
Who gives a shit?
Wasn't he the $1 Million Man too? Steve Austin. Yeah, he was.
Was he?
He was the wrestler and the $1 Million Man.
Little before my time.
It's a great show.
I'll have to go back and look at it.
Oh, they play it.
All right. You want to hit that video with the gal in the car?
This one was great. I'm so glad. This made my day.
Okay,
it's absolutely made my day.
So I found this video, and I find it's a body cam video, but so often we hear about, if you're black and you're driving your car and you get stopped, you get arrested.
It's profiling.
And we always talk about what should you do? You should comply with the officers. And if you don't comply, it doesn't matter what color you are, you're going to find yourself in a pretty good bit of trouble.
You'll probably get your ass kicked.
Maybe. And this is what happens with this gal who thinks that she doesn't have to comply with police. So let her rip.
It's a little long, but worth it.
All right.
Well, I did issue for a defective equipment. It's $80. You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there where the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
6 months.
Well, I don't want to sign it because I don't want to do $80.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it.
All right.
That's all you want.
Go ahead,
to
step out.
$80 ticket.
Because you're under arrest. Step out.
No, I'm not.
Step out. Step out. I'm giving you a lawful order. Step out.
I'm going to roll this window up, motherfucker.
That'll stop you.
You be fair with me and I'll be fair with you.
Step
That's
out.
not how it
No.
works.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I'm placing you under arrest. Step
You
out.
are full of because
Hello.
you're under no arrest.
Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step
I will
out.
mute part of it at
Beyond
the
that.
end because it just gets
Step out.
annoying.
I have a feeling she's going to drive away.
She already did.
I'm
Why-
watching a delay.
Oh, sorry.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Ooh.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
You better leave me.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now.
There's no compliance here.
Put your hands.
Bitch.
All right, I'm gonna just the siren fucking annoyed the shit out of me, but I'll unmute it here in a second. I should have looked to see where I need to unmute it, but
And that's where she soils herself, right there.
but listen to her scream when she gets tased. I mean, there's nothing better than watching somebody get tased. I absolutely love it.
Have you ever been tased?
Yeah.
As training?
Mm-hmm. When one of our police departments got new tasers, they all had to get certified on them, so I volunteered.
Let me ask you a question. 1 to 10. 10 being the worst.
Oh, it's fucking 12. I will never mouth off to a police officer, ever. All right, I think I can unmute it.
Trouble
What?
for running.
Oh, I didn't want.
She can't
I
do
told
that.
you you
Two
weren't going to
handcuffs.
arrest me. I pulled him here thinking that you would not.
Hurt?
Yeah, I'm hurt.
What hurts?
Everything.
All right, I got EMS on the way to St. Titan.
You got a what on the way?
I got an ambulance on the way to check you out.
Ambulance? I don't need an ambulance.
She's
well,
tough.
you got tased, so they got to check you out.
You did not have to taser me.
You
Yes,
wouldn't comply.
yeah.
You wouldn't get out, and then you tried to kick me. So
Why?
yes, I did.
Yeah, I tried to kick you because
Yeah.
I'm a country girl. Because no, I
And
didn't
you got
like being
tased
thrown on
because
the
of
floor.
it.
Yes,
Because
and
of
I
a
didn't like
country
being thrown on the ground.
Well, next time, listen to what I'm telling you to do.
Just like that. It's very
So-
simple.
Yeah.
Clearly racist.
But she deserved, to my way of thinking, she deserved everything she got.
She did.
And look, there's a lot of those situations where at some point an individual will produce a gun.
Yeah.
how
Did he know that she didn't have a right?
You
that's why
produce a weapon in a situation like that, then you're going to get something a lot worse than a tasing. So it happens, and we have said it time and time again. The color of your skin matters not. You don't comply, you get the treatment.
You ride the lightning.
So back to the tasing,
I didn't get hit with the barbs. They were taped. They were taped on me.
and then they hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did it feel like? Come on.
Oh, you lose all fucking control. You can't do anything. You just tense up, and it hurts.
Have you ever shocked yourself?
Yeah, like on a wall outlet.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
110. Worse than that?
Oh, it's
fuck
way
yes.
worse than that.
Fuck
yeah.
yes. I've got a video of it somewhere. I'll find it. I'll find
we
it and
need
play
to
it.
play that video.
Oh, I will. I definitely will. Just got to remember what file I have it under, but I've got it. Oh, it was. I'll say fun to do, just to say, hey, I've done it.
Fun?
But it told me comply. Do what a fucking cop tells you, because it's definitely not fucking pleasant at all.
Yeah, I've seen the video of people like ripping them off and still keep coming. So I mean, that's why
It depends on how, like with mine. They were placed perfectly, so you get that complete circuit. But like when they're running and they shoot it and they're 10, 15 feet away, and you're running, if you don't get, and if you're wearing a jacket,
so if they don't
or whatever,
both make contact.
if it's not perfect,
Yeah.
it's not as effective.
Dan, I think we should have a show where we tase you and see what it feels like.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm
So
good.
you're
I'm-
down with
no,
it?
no, I am good to not do that. I've been in the vicinity of pepper spray before. When I went, and there was a local police department that was introducing their new pepper spray,
The new and improved.
and yeah,
Was
and
it pump?
so they provided us with a demonstration, and I was unfortunately
It's a big can. It has FAFO on
yeah,
it.
Was
the wind was blowing the wrong direction, and I caught some of that pepper spray, and that was bad enough. So
Was it pumpkin spice for the holidays?
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but I don't want any part of it.
Pumpkin spice, go fuck yourself. When's our next show, guys?
Well, now that you're back, I mean,
We didn't discuss it beforehand, so it'll probably be just like every other show. We're like, hey, I'll let you know on Instagram.
Well, this week I'm wide open.
I know I cannot do Tuesday this week.
I cannot do Tuesday either.
Okay, well,
I will
then
be back at the firehouse.
let's do Tuesday.
Let's do Tuesday. I'll walk you through it. Wednesday.
Wednesday works.
Wednesday does not work for me.
Thursday.
Thursday
Doesn't work for me either.
Jesus.
Saturday.
What? I got things going on.
Saturday.
What about Friday?
I work Friday. I work
Okay.
Tuesday. I work Friday.
I work So I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
Well, we might see you this week.
We'll see you next
might
weekend.
Not. Just depends.
We'll see you
We'll
next
talk
weekend.
off air, and then we'll let you guys know. But Jason, seriously, welcome back.
Thank you.
There was a lot going on, and I had said, screw it, I'm going to do a podcast. I was going to go, what was I going to do? Like a Facebook Live video or something like that. Man, I will tell you this. I have just this week with you being gone, I was like, I got busy. I was doing stuff. Newfound respect for all that you do with the keyboard over there and making sure everything goes out over the airway.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And
how about Monday? How about tomorrow? Let's just do one back to back.
That's fine.
You did not mention that in your plans, Dan.
And it was a beautiful wedding.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is probably my best day of the week.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
do it tomorrow.
Back to back?
I don't know. I don't want to wait a week.
A lot of show prep.
I don't want to wait a week.
All right. Are we going to hit the sponsor?
Yeah, I will.
All right.
But we'll have plenty to talk about with that.
Let's get a Bengals prediction before we go.
I was going to say that diatribe of a game that I'm going to end up watching, even though I don't want to. I'm going to say Detroit 34.
No, but I said, after the sponsor. Let's come back and do that.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Hi, everyone. Dan Carroll here. Time to tell you about a great new sponsor for the One More and I'm Out of Here podcast. It's Murphy Engraving. Murphy Engraving is the place to go for your business, industrial, and personal engraving needs. Take a look at the Murphy Engraving page on Facebook, and you're going to see all kinds of unique items that really seem to take on a life of their own because they've been customized with an image, a name, or a logo, and all of it just really beautifully done. The acrylic sports awards that light up are especially creative and very cool. The customized bottles of bourbon, those are my personal favorite. And wait till you see what they can do with items that are made out of wood. The next time you want to recognize someone special or you're looking for that one-of-a-kind gift, you'll be glad you checked out Murphy Engraving. And a bonus, you're supporting a local family-owned business run by brothers Brian and Kevin, who is a lifetime firefighter and Air Force vet. At Murphy Engraving, they turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, and at Murphy Engraving, we are American-made.
Amazing graphics.
It's amazing.
All right. So as we speak, the Bengals are preparing to play the Detroit Lions.
Let that keep playing.
A home game for the Cincinnati Bengals, who by all rights should be 0-4 right now. I don't have a lot of confidence in this game today. Detroit is good. The Bengals are not good. Looking at something in the neighborhood of 38-12.
That was very close to where I was going to go.
How do you get to 12? You're going to do 4 field goals?
Field goals.
4 field goals. Maybe if they, they're playing at home, so they might get 4 field goals, maybe a touchdown and a
safety and a field goal.
I don't know.
I'm saying 38-10.
I'm more optimistic than you.
Yeah.
Wow. How about by 2 points?
In Mexico, watching that diatribe of a fucking abortion of a game.
You watched the game.
On ESPN Deportes.
I texted you when that game was going on.
So wait a second. How miserable was that?
Oh, it was fucking, well, it was entertaining watching it with Mexican commentating.
Was there any other fans there?
No.
So no, you were the only guy.
I was in the room.
You were in the room.
Monday I felt like absolute dog shit.
Okay.
I golfed and it was
What's the Mexican phrase for this team really sucks?
Viva la douchebags. That's exactly how it felt.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
They didn't even get off the fucking plane. I don't even think they got on the plane, to be honest with you.
Travis, you got any insight on the game?
The Bengals score? I'm going to go with 35
for Detroit.
To 10.
So that 10, I think
they get a touchdown and a field goal.
All right. There you go.
That's where I'm living as well.
The question is who scores for the Lions? So I'm thinking they might do it like a couple of pick six.
I said 12. I'm thinking maybe 2 touchdowns and two missed extra points, something like that.
Well, that never.
I don't know.
Or maybe
I don't know. It'll be something crazy.
No, it'll be 4 field goals.
It's gonna be. I want to see what.
I hope I'm wrong, but God bless America.
What do you think the crowd's going to be like? Do you think the people have started to?
I think there's going to be a big crowd because I'm sure people bought their tickets
seasons ago.
You know, at the beginning of the season when
Yeah,
they
but
thought the Bengals had a legitimate chance of being good this
And
year.
let's be fair, it is a beautiful day here in Cincinnati.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It is a little warm, but it is beautiful for this time of year. It's a little warm, but it's a beautiful sunny day.
Our buddy Jimmy's down there.
So go down there, enjoy, be safe. Don't go by race and whatever,
or go to the banks with the big old fight that happened. I think the last home game.
Well, yeah, but that was later. It was much later.
No,
was it the same?
It was daylight. It was daylight.
Anyway,
it was awesome.
So maybe we'll be here tomorrow. Maybe not.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh, and by the way, I had my my best round of the year this morning.
Could we?
Nice. Congrats.
Was that simulated?
See,
or
that's
why
you're.
real?
That's why you're a champ.
Was that simulated or real?
Real golf.
Real golf.
Couldn't pull it together yesterday for the scramble.
I played like shit yesterday. Played good today.
Could we do one thing before the next show? Can we just make a vow? One thing. Can we never ever read Bad Bunny's lyrics ever again? And I mean ever again.
I think that's fair.
We were thinking about doing a little karaoke.
Can we please not do Bad Bunny's lyrics?
You know what? I'm good. I'll make this pledge. If we never talk about Bad Bunny again, that's not going to break my heart at all.
We will see you tomorrow, folks.
I'm good.